Comunicado Oficial. We have our Manchester City side back, don't we? That felt absolutely wonderful. And guys, we really need to talk about Phil Foden. We really need to talk about this mercurial talent from Stockport, a lifelong Manchester City fan, fulfilling that potential that we all know he has. He's been wonderful for an awful long time now. But right now, Phil Foden is Manchester City's best player, and it feels wonderful to say that out loud. I am very giddy. I am very excited. I am very much enjoying things, and I'm very excited for where Manchester City are right now. We are level on points with Arsenal. We are 2 points behind Liverpool and 2 behind Villa, but with a game in hand on Villa as well. Things look pretty good. Guys, you should have killed us off when you had the chance, and now KDB is back. Phil Foden is on fire, and City kept a clean sheet. Yep, Santa did deliver this year. We kept a clean sheet as Manchester City confirmed a whole calendar year without losing a single game at the Etihad Stadium. Do you know how ridiculous that is? Do you know how crazy that is, man? That is absolutely ridiculous. A whole calendar year in the year that we played some of the biggest games the team could ever possibly play, as we went on to win a treble without conceding a single loss all season. Absolutely stupid. A ridiculous calendar year for Manchester City Football Club, topped off by a lovely performance at the Etihad today with a 2-0 victory over Sheffield United. Now, I know Phil Foden didn't get the goal today that he probably deserved, but that was a performance based around the maestro, the heir apparent to Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva, and showing signs recently that he is so ready to take on the burden on his broad Stockport shoulders and become the man that we know he could be. He's been a long time coming in terms of that central role, but right now he's showing that actually life without KDB might not be quite as bad as we think it did. This was a special performance from a player. I think it's going to get better and better and better. He's a special talent. He really, really is. I'm so excited, guys. I really am. Please do give the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. It does help. I'm at 68,964 subscribers. I'm so close to 69,000. Nice. If you're going to get to 69k by the end of the year, by the end of tomorrow night, it would be lovely to get there. So please help support a fellow Blue Out. Subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like and all other such things. It does help me an awful lot, so please do that right now. And let me know in the comments, of course, what you made of the game today. Let's get a whole bunch of likes on this video because City deserve it, man. City deserve it. This right now is, of course, the table. Things look pretty good. Things look pretty good. From only winning 2 games in 7, 1 point was 1 in 6. Now it's 3 in the last 8. Things starting to look a little bit better. This City side is marching towards something approaching their best form. And once again, no kind of head loss at the end of the game. No goals conceded, no chances conceded. We just passed the ball, and kept it going. Quite remarkable number of passes today, by the way. 938 passes today with a 94% pass accuracy. Sorry, 994 passes made today. Stupid. Just under 1,000 passes attempted today. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Now, Sheffield United, of course, are only Sheffield United. They're bottom of the table for a reason. And they had key players out today. But this was my Manchester City. This was our Manchester City. And that is what I wanted to see today. I wanted to see a City side that smothered the opposition. Just kept the ball, moved the ball, and I'm so happy. I'm not happy because it was a 10 out of 10 performance. I'm happy because I saw our club and I saw positive signs. I saw Rodri getting forward with Kovacic supporting him nicely. I'm not saying Kovacic was brilliant, but it just worked. Rodri got forward, scored a beautiful goal. Alvarez got yet another goal, and some run Alvarez is on right now, by the way, Alvarez. Let me go to the lineups there. Alvarez, let me go to the matches that he's been playing recently. When you see Alvarez, recent form, of course, a goal against Sheffield United, a goal against Everton, 2 against Fluminense. That's 4 in his last 3 games, of course, and an assist as well against Fluminense as well. 5 goals and assists in his last 3 games there. Very, very. This is what you want from your striker, isn't it? Very, very impressive. And Alvarez right now just in good form, man. Good form. He's got 6 goals in the league this season, but I think he's got 11 and 12 in all competitions. I don't know what it is, but it's really good. And Alvarez playing quietly a really nice spell of form. Back through the middle, and it's a tap-in, but you have to be there. You have to be there, and I will take that right now. But it was all about Phil Foden today. Look, we've been waiting for this man here, Phil Foden, for an awful long time to get the keys to the Etihad. And right now, as I said that, like a thunderstorm kicked in, by the way, a hailstorm or something like that. That was that was all the passes raining down on us, metaphorically speaking. But right now, Phil he's been handed the keys, and he's wonderful. I mean, look at that, 98% accuracy, by the way, in his passing. 98% accuracy with his passing while completing 6 key passes, 100 touches today, 2 big chances created. I think there's 2 assists as well, wasn't it? Yeah, ridiculous stuff. He could have even scored today. That is a masterclass of a 10 performance. Absolutely excellent. Absolutely everywhere. And even then, his work rate is great, you know. Tracking back, working really hard, attempting challenges and so on. Absolutely excellent stuff. Just a wonderful player. Probably the most informed 10 in the league right now, backed by the best number 6 in the league. And what I liked about Rodri today is that because Kovacic was playing alongside him, he was allowed to go forward and have 154 passes completed, 177 touches. Of course, he got the goal as well. Lovely stuff. He created a few chances as well, 1 key pass. Just so good. Like Rodri right now and Foden. And then we've got Kevin De Bruyne to come back as well. KDB didn't get on today, which I'm quite happy about, actually. I don't want KDB on if he's not going to be needed, because Sheffield United could have kicked him in frustration, because the sight Kevin De Bruyne coming on when you're 2-0 down, you could get desperate. Don't give him a chance to get desperate, you know. Keep him on the bench. Job was done. If it was 3-4-0, they checked out mentally, then maybe. But right now, we didn't need him. And elsewhere around the pitch, look, Jack, unfortunately, a little bit of an injury potentially. I don't know what happened there, but what I do know is Oscar Bob's cameo. Oscar Bob, man, look at that cameo today. 1 key pass, 93% pass accuracy, 38 touches. He was just involved, and he was lively, and he was aggressive, and he was running at people. I really like the Oscar Bob cameo, by the way. He looks ready. Such a smart footballer, and it was his pass, of course, that led to the second goal. He played a delightful ball through 3 or 4 defenders to Phil Foden, who crossed, of course, to Alvarez. But that intuition, that intelligence, breaking those low blocks, he just looks so lively, and he nearly scored as well. He had a shot blocked. Oscar Bob is absolutely ready for this team, and of course Rico came on, and Rico was good as he always is. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I am in the attic, and I think it's hailstoning, or I don't know. It's so loud though. It's so loud. I feel like I'm shouting over a thunderstorm. The rain has kicked in big time right now. But I am just happy to see our team back. I said a few weeks back that I wanted to see City just start to smother games for us. I want to recognise my team, and that's what we've seen today. I do wonder, you know, the effect that De Bruyne returning will have on this side. I do think it's possible. I want to see De Bruyne alongside Foden, 2-8s. I want to see with Rodri behind them. Rodri sit back a little bit deeper, you know, and let a Kanji come alongside Rodri every now and then as a defensive stability. But that's what I want to see. I want to see Rodri behind Foden and De Bruyne, because I think if you can have both, why not? Why not? And I love, by the way, that Oscar Bob was the replacement for Grealish today on the left. I mean, Oscar looks way more comfortable on the left, by the way, than Cole Palmer ever did. I think Cole Palmer's brilliant. You know, I all feel that way, but I don't think he was ever a left winger. Whereas Oscar looks a lot more confident on that side. He just seems to have, I don't know, his game seems to suit it an awful lot, which I like. I like to see that. Of course, as well, Alvarez got his goal, but out of quiet today, but worked pretty hard. Kyle went off for Rico. I don't think Kyle had his best game, but he didn't have a bad game or anything like that. He was just fine. Ake had a good game defensively, actually. I really liked Nathan Ake's game today. He swept up a few things, and Josko was good as well. With Kanji, Kanji gets criticism, but I thought Kanji was really good today. He played everywhere, by the way, Kanji. At one point, he became... Look at that, by the way. That's ridiculous. 145 touches, 132 passes completed. Silly. Akanji absolutely everywhere, working really hard. Champions of the world. We know what we are. We do indeed. And right now, I don't know, if we needed that today, we really did. And then you've got De Bruyne back on. Oh, come on, man. Apparently Walker was just tired, so that's why he came off. Walker came off because he was tired. That's wild. A couple of quotes here for you, by the way. Let me just go and find them over on... here we go, on Twitter. Rodri said, as I look back on 2023, it was one of my best years. It was an incredible year for all of us as a team, individually, and we're working towards 2024 being the same. We're champions of everything. It's unbelievable. We want to do it again. Guardiola said, clean sheet, finally. It's a Christmas miracle. And he said it was also really cool to see all the trophies there. Really, really cool. Absolutely, man. And I'm a firm believer in sell PR. Like, show off the world. Show off the world what we've done, you know, like make a statement, you know, let the world see that photo of those 5 trophies. You absolutely have to tell people how good you are, you know. I'm a firm believer as well that you can manifest things in terms of like, if you tell the world how brilliant you are, eventually the world's going to believe it too. And we know we are, but you got to sort of put it out there and just play your game and push it out to the world. And this City side are showing off their trophies, and it's the exact right thing to do. Look, ultimately, we had that run of games with draws and so on, and if we'd won a couple of games, we'd be top and clear by now. I know that. But I don't think it's cost us. I hope it hasn't cost us, because I see the City side right now, and the form is turning around a little bit, and we feel a little bit better. We feel a little bit more consistent. The mistakes have sort of started to dry up, hopefully. I'm not saying we're fully there, but when you look at our games coming up right now, and you see that, you know, we've got a run of games that's very winnable. Huddersfield, of course. Newcastle away will be interesting. Then Burnley at home, then Brentford, then Everton. And then Chelsea at home, Bournemouth, United at home. I can see wins there. I can see quite a few wins. And then we got Liverpool. We've got Salah and Endo away for international tournaments, and Arsenal sort of slightly stuttering. I wouldn't be surprised if City started to pull away a little bit, given the performances. KDB coming back as well. Look, come on. Things look good. And I can sort of feel the mood shift. And I do think the Club World Cup was good for us. I think a chance to go away to some warm weather and win another trophy and get the squad mentality back and all this kind of stuff. I don't know, man. I feel like it was what we needed at the right time. And I feel pretty comfortable right now watching this Manchester City side. Like, Guardiola's sort of like he's helped find the the mentality a little bit, you know. It's one of those things where the players have found their confidence again, and I don't know, right now we've sort of stumbled onto something good as everyone else falters, and I think there's something to be said for teams being scared of us, you know. Did Walker storm off, by the way? Have I missed something? I don't know what's going on there. Did Walker storm off or something like that? Someone said he did. I don't know if he has or not. I'm not sure, but either way, Phil Foden, wonderful, absolutely wonderful, and I'm very, very happy. So, guys, let me know in the comments how you're feeling about this game. Do you feel like we're back to our best right now? Sheffield United, of course, had a couple of moments in that first half. I don't think we're perfect right now. I think there's still room for improvement. And I think there's a little bit of sloppiness every now and then. But I do think that the City side is approaching the self-belief stage of the season where, once again, it becomes it's like how, you know, if you do it over a longer period of time, eventually you're going to score goals late on, because you just sort of, teams get scared of you and sit back a little bit deeper. I think we see a bigger version of that throughout the whole season. If you win the league by going on this incredible run from winter onwards so many times, eventually teams are going to expect you to do it, and they'll get scared of you. And teams will concede chances because they're scared of what City are going to do, because we've shown it so many times. And I think we're approaching that stage, the get real stage, where the fear kicks in for everyone else. And fear is a powerful tool to have if you can wield it over your enemies. And that's what Manchester City have over Arsenal, over Liverpool, over Aston Villa and whatever. Maybe not Villa right now, given they beat us. But largely, the rest of the league is scared of what the City side could do if they turn up. Add John Stones, hopefully, and Haaland and Doku to the mix as well. And the squad just looks good. It looks full. It looks varied. It looks exciting, you know. I'm very excited right now, guys. I'm very excited about what we could potentially achieve here. I feel we're hopefully going to stumble onto something pretty special, and fingers crossed, if we keep it up, you know, we can win the league again. Walker needed rest. He's been playing a lot of minutes. He has. No, I don't know if he did stumble up, but I just saw some people say that he stormed down the tunnel or something like that. I don't know. Oscar Bob, by the way, I want to mention him again. Look, Oscar Bob is just... He's so ready, isn't he? He's so ready. He's only a squad player right now, but some players just get it. They can just get it. And I think Oscar Bob is one of them. You know, he's absolutely absolutely a special talent, and I think he's going to be involved an awful lot more. I like this quote from Rodri, by the way. Phil has an incredible ability to turn that fast. He has this plasticity with the ball. He can turn so quick. We have to be patient, but when we can find this pass, he is a game changer. He increases the pace. He can shoot and pass. He should have scored today, by the way, but Rodri's absolutely right. He is a game changer. I noticed that half-time, Phil had 23 touches of the ball. When full-time came around, of course, you look at Phil's stats in the end. Phil was on the ball so much more. He had 100 touches. So he trebled his number of touches in the first half. He had basically 3 times as many touches in the second half as he did in the first half. Ridiculous. So he went from 23 to have 77 more to 100 touches, which is quite stupid, actually. A massive improvement of involvement in that second half. And I think that was the difference. Like, Phil Foden right now, if he's on the ball, he creates chances, he scores goals, he beats people. He's got his own take on the number 10 role where De Bruyne just makes... De Bruyne's the same but different. De Bruyne makes things happen too with his incredible vision, the way that he forces things. And we're so lucky to witness this development of Phil Foden. A truly special player, a truly generational player. And I think for a long time, Phil has been sort of subservient to the more experienced players of David Silva and, Mahrez and Sterling and even Aguero, because when he played, you know what I mean by that. He's always, and then obviously Gundogan and Bernardo, where Phil has been very young, but Phil's 23 years old now, so he's not a baby anymore, but he's still very young. But he's at a similar age. I think David Silva signed for Man City when he was 24. I think De Bruyne was 25 when he signed for City. So Phil is getting to that age now of these players, and when they came and they were brilliant, he's reaching his potential. He's been excellent for ages. But I think he's actually reaching the potential to be even better. Like, to be truly world-class, truly one of the best in the world at what he does. And I'm very excited to see how much further he can go, because I feel like he really has... I think he's got De Bruyne potential. I think he's got best in the world in his position potential. And that is what excites me about Phil Foden. Like, I think people think he's going to be very good. Like, put it this way. I feel like you've got... Mahrez level, which I think we'd always say that Mahrez isn't quite as good as De Bruyne. I think people feel like Foden could be Mahrez level. I think he could be De Bruyne level, like one of the greatest of all time. I think Mahrez is brilliant, but he's like a 9 out of 10, where KDB is a 10 out of 10. And Mahrez is one of the greatest wingers in Premier League history. But I think De Bruyne is one of the greatest players in English football history, which I think is a different entire metric. And that's what I think Phil could be. And I'm so excited to see him reach that potentially. He just needs games in the middle. I thought Akanji and Ake were good, by the way. Really good. More quotes coming in. Let me get the quotes up from Guardiola again. I like to see the quotes after the game. I think it adds a little bit of colour to it all. I love this Chris Wilder quote, by the way. It felt like we played football for about 5 hours there. When you walk out and see 5 trophies, it hits home what type of team you're facing. I love that. Absolutely massive. Guardiola said as well about De Bruyne. He said, we've been waiting a long time for him. He came for the trophy today for the picture to realise when to warm up and how the people support him, and look forward to seeing him again. Maybe Newcastle will be ready. He came today just to be there. And vibe. I did think he was a bit early. So you look at our games once again. Yeah, it felt a bit early, but maybe he was there just to be involved today. He won't play against Huddersfield, no chance. Newcastle away, maybe. I'd be surprised if Newcastle away. And can Foden and De Bruyne play together, Samir? Absolutely, mate. This is what I would do. Something like this. I would do something like that. Kanji sort of helping, It could be Walker out here, whatever, I don't know. It could be whoever. But that's general. I'd have Rodri, Foden, De Bruyne like that. And Akanji can step into midfield if he wants to help a little bit. Obviously, that would ideally be Stones. But I think Foden and KDB can do. Yeah, Foden on the left, KDB on the right. Oh, come on, man. It's perfect. Tell me that isn't brilliant. That's what I would do. Grealish has now got a semicolon on his name for some reason. This is new branding. Take it. I like it. Absolutely. They can play together. And I think I think Foden playing alongside De Bruyne would improve his game as well. Guys, 200 people watching, 57 likes. We can do better than that. You know, please do like the video. It does help support the channel. It honestly, it really does. It helps my videos shoot up the algorithms. Let's get to over 100 likes right now. And let's subscribe as well. I need 36 more subscribers. I've been stuck on that all day. Come on, if you're watching right now, you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's get it up to 69,000. It would be massively appreciated. Fan view live? I can do a fan view live, yeah. Do you guys want a fan view live? I absolutely will do. But I'm very happy today because I feel like we got a Manchester City back, you know. Things haven't been perfect for a while, but they are getting better, you know. They are getting better. And I'm confident that we've got enough with players returning and the confidence coming back into this side that we can win the league again, you know. We are a different beast in the new year, and we've just ended a year without losing a single game at home as we won five trophies. Stupidly good. We're so blessed. We really are blessed. The greatest year in the history of Manchester City Football Club, 2023. I will be there. I will remember it. The year that my son was had his first year of life as well. So I feel very lucky. What a lucky boy Ruben is. Guys, thanks for watching this. I'll be live with the fan view in about 10 minutes. I'll quickly run down and see my son because I've not seen him for a few hours. But Kevin, I'll be live with fan view probably about 1:45. For now, thank you very much. In a bit, you're all wonderful. Bye-bye.